All right, as you know, we love to do projects here on Collins Country, and we are sitting in our next project. This is a 1989 Chevy Cheyenne, the old square body, and it's got a flatbed on it. The motor is currently locked up. We're going to put a new motor in here. We're going to redo this truck completely down to the frame. We're going to take everything apart, redo everything, put a new transmission, new motor in here. Okay, I'm really excited to start this next project. Wanted to kind of tell the story of this truck, what this project's going to consist of, and just basically tell you what my thoughts are on it, and then also ask any viewers or subscribers that we have what they think that we should do with this truck. So this is a Chevy Cheyenne. It's a 1-ton dually truck. It's got the extended frame, and it has the 12-foot flatbed on it. Right now, this truck has a 350 small block in it that was being prepared to be pulled. It is locked up, so the motor does have to be replaced. This has the standard SRM 465 4-speed transmission. So basically, when Courtney and I bought this property, inside the tobacco barn on the property was like 3 or 4 different vehicles, this being one of them, being actually the best shape, although one of the older vehicles in the barn. So we really wanted to get the title for it. We bought the property back in 2018, and it took us quite a while to get the title. I mean, it's now 2024. We got the title last year. We were finishing up some other projects, and now we are ready to finally tackle this one. We didn't want to put money into it until we were able to secure a title. In Kentucky, for an abandoned vehicle title, it's kind of difficult. Also because this was actually titled in a different state, so we had to go through the process of making sure this wasn't stolen and everything else. But, you know, since we've bought the property, we've built a house on the property, we've built this shop. The tobacco barn still sits up by the road, and so this will be a great project and farm truck. So one of the things that I'd like to do with this truck is make it a tow truck. I want to be able to tow stuff with it. I've thought about possibly making it a dump truck as well. But so we want something stronger than a 350. So my idea was going to some sort of diesel, possibly changing out the transmission. I believe I have the 410 rear end on this truck. So this is a two-wheel drive truck. So the thought of also converting this to a four-wheel drive has crossed my mind. Not sure I'm going to do that just yet. But our idea for this project is to completely strip everything down to the frame and basically sandblast everything and make this truck like new. So as far as from the viewers who's watching this, we want to know what their ideas are. What kind of diesel engine should I put in this? What kind of transmission? Simply what color should I paint this? Should I make this a dump bed or should I not? Should I convert it to four-wheel drive or should I not? You know, those are just kind of questions that I was going to ask a subscriber, somebody who might have done this, or, you know, personal preference to anybody out there. Now, I do currently have a 2500 heavy-duty Silverado that it does have four-wheel drive, so that's kind of can weigh a factor on whether I want to convert this or not. But this is the project truck. Let me take you around and show you a little bit more on it. So we're just going to walk around the truck so you guys can see kind of the condition of it. This is like the extended frame on to be able to handle a 12-foot bed, also to be able to tow here. So got dualies there, just this old yellow, which is kind of cool, but I probably will change the color. But this is the Cheyenne. I mean, the inside's not even too bad either. Very little rust on this truck. I have to rekey the truck because we can't find the key, but that shouldn't be a big deal. But we're going to completely redo the interior as well. So I think I definitely need a new air compressor and a sandblaster because I'm going to sandblast every little piece on this truck. But here's the 350. Somebody was in the process of pulling it. When we got into our tobacco barn, we noticed that somebody had been working on this vehicle, whoever it was. The owner of the property actually wasn't sure whose truck this was. So nobody ever claimed it. So we thought, well, let's try to get a title for it. The other vehicles that were in the tobacco barn, we have sold off since then. None of them had titles. People bought them for parts truck, basically. So yeah, a little rust on the mirror here, but this was owned by a city, we believe, just from looking at the history of it, but it was no longer registered to their name, but I believe it came from Bethel, Ohio. So yeah, I mean, there's some patch jobs to do on the frame. This might be the worst rust spot, and it's not even that bad. So there's some rust down in here, but there was some add-on stuff, rear lights, strobes. But we want to make this as original as possible other than the engine and the transmission, just for some more power, some more torque.